I decided to do this blog video about Warped in my basement because it's really quiet. Just kidding. 2013 Detroit Warped Tour was very interesting. Saw some good bands. Had some fun. So, day started off, wake up early, get my car ready to drive a 2000 Buick Century. Not very reliable. You know it's going to get us there. We're from Toledo, going to the Palace of Auburn Hills, about 100 miles away, north of Detroit. I think it's going to get there. Get to my friend Bag's house, picking him up. His sister tells him, hey, I don't need the car, you can have the car, so you don't have to drive that crappy Buick Century. I'm like, awesome, we can drive your car. Your car's cool. Good speaker system. We can be turnt on the way there. Fun. My camera just fell off. What the fuck? One thing you need to know, Michigan roads are really bad. They're really bumpy. Really tough on tires. We pop a tire. Pull over. Everyone's honking at us. They see, hey, those kids are wearing jorts. They're probably going to Warp. So they're like, beep, beep, fuck you. And I'm like, you're right. Bag's pretty good with stuff, so he does the tire thing, throws on the donut. Bad news is, donuts aren't supposed to go over 55 miles an hour. So we had to get off the freeway and find another way to get there. We were only probably 20 miles away when we popped the tire. We already passed downtown Detroit, but we couldn't use a freeway, so it was a long haul. Along with our P-break in Monroe, Michigan, we were probably 45 minutes later than we thought we'd be. So we got in there, they said $15 for parking. We're like, why? It's just right there, come on. That kind of sucked. We got in, we saw that we missed Woe Is Me. Not huge Woe Is Me fans, so we were alright with it. We got to see Alive and Standby, a local band from Detroit. They were sweet. Song Mac Attack. Dig it. It was fun. Saw 2 songs from Alive and Standby. Not too bad. A little bit late, but not too late. Walked around for a little bit. Saw some of the merch tents. Then we saw I See Stars. Saw them come to Toledo in 2007 or 8 when their lead singer was like 13 or 14 years old. And now he's a little bit grown up, but he played Common Hours, and I was like, and she screams my name, nothing left to say. After I See Stars fans went over to the Forever Sickest Kids show, we got to the front for August Burns Red, who was next, and oh my gosh, August Burns Red was like, we were in the front at the beginning, could not take it, it was too hot, you can't even move, you can't do anything, so we moved back to the pit was sick, friend Bag was tearing shit up. Couldn't have been better. One of the best concerts of my life. ABR is ridiculous. The only thing I bought from merch there the whole day was this. And water was $3.25, and there wasn't a refill station. The only refill station was in the Palace of Auburn Hills. So you go in the bathroom, put the water bottle into the faucet, and it's hot water. And it was just a mentally draining day. Too hot. Ugh. Went back out there. Saw We Came as Romans. They played not 1, 2 songs from the new album that hasn't even been released yet. Not sure I like that decision by them, but they're from Detroit. They also played 5 other songs. Great show. Then we waited for Memphis Mayfire. They were sick. Maddie Mullins, I Heart You. Jezebel was loved it. The Victim, The Sinner, Legacy, Prove Me Right, Vices. I think they played The Burden. They were so good. They were so good. We jetted over because we thought Oh Sleeper was going to play, and we waited, and it wasn't them. They already played, so we missed Oh Sleeper. We missed Let Live during August Burns Red, but at least we met Oh Sleeper. We got to take some pictures. Those were solid pictures. We had Chiodos left. We had Bless the Fall left, but we had a little bit of time. So we took a break, went back into the Palace. It was hot. We were starting to feel the sunburn. We were in there, people are blowing up condoms, hitting them around, you know how that goes. Playing the penis game in the palace, that's pretty cool. That was fun. They got the wave going. Everyone started coming in. We didn't know why. I guess there was a tornado warning. Had to sit in there for an hour. Everything got pushed back an hour. So instead of 7, shows went on at 8, Bust the Fall went on at 9. Real Big Fish was playing on the Key of Soul stage. We didn't know them, so we didn't feel like waiting another 45 minutes or an hour to watch them play, so we left. We saw like 4.5 bands while we were there. We knew the ride home back to Toledo was going to take like 3 hours. It actually took 4 on a donut. And it was horrible. And there were trees in the middle of the road all over the place. Michigan is the worst. You can't take lefts anywhere. You have to do these stupid U-turn things. There's one-way streets everywhere. It's horrible. Why would you ever want to live in Michigan? And we drove through like some nicer parts like Farmington Hills and Bloomfield. But still, like... Michigan, come on. I had a great time at Warped. It was a good experience. But if it's ever at the Palace, I'm never going again. It's too far for me. If they have it at Comerica Park, I'll be there again. But I got to see a few of my favorite bands. A couple other things. Black Veil Brides. Your fans are really creepy. That's one thing. Sleeping with Sirens. I used to like you a lot. But your fans are really douchey. And there's a lot of, like, 9-year-old girls that go to your shows. So Sleeping with Sirens, might want to... I don't know. I've got nothing.